My name is Garrett Browne. Welcome to IT in 5, where we review MSP vendor demos in under 5 minutes. So today we're going to jump into a demo with Blumira. They offer MSP Cloud SIEM built to contain the threats and investigate all those threats in one place. It's designed to manage your SMBs, whereas they're smaller organizations, and the budget to make it affordable. Cherry on top, they offer a guided response to incidents as a security advice for findings and investigations. So let's jump into the demo. Here is what we saw, and here is what we liked. So logging into Blumira, you can use your traditional email and password, or you can log in with Microsoft. After you've logged in, you're going to be presented with a dashboard that summarizes the number of imported security logs, blocked events, suspects identified, and unresolved findings that were generated. Below, you're going to find unresolved findings from the past 6 months, threat levels such as P1, P2, threat summary, analysis, and the next workflow step. If you're looking at one of these unresolved findings, you're going to see how they break down the analysis of a threat. First, it's going to tell you what the threat was and the reason why it could be or is a threat. Then they're going to break down what the next step is in the workflow. And I like how they personalize the workflow. So in this example, specifically, they discuss the affected email. It's not a canned generalized response. It's pretty cool. From a multi-tenancy perspective, at the top right, you could jump over to any sub account, which is just simple drop down. So to get it stood up, you're going to get data flowing. You're going to jump over to Cloud Connectors submenu under the settings. They said there are two methods to get connected. The first, you're going to add a cloud connector. You'll see a box of available cloud connectors such as AWS, Duo Security, 365, and Centennial One. The second way is to get the data flowing to Blumira is to jump over to Sensors, which is right below Cloud Connections in the submenu. From here, you can add a sensor, which is just a virtual machine. You stand up a Ubuntu machine on your environment behind the firewall. When you click on the sensor, you can see an overview dashboard about that sensor, such as the standard VM build specs, the associated IP, devices, and device type it's logging. Scrolling down, you're going to find modules, which you can add, and you can also double this sensor as a honeypot module. You can look at years worth of data that's flowing through the cloud connector and the sensor modules. You select your data sources, your time range, and submit, and you'll see the data log details. If you want to look at something in particular, for example, this IP address, you can click on it, filter, and submit, and you'll see the logs filtered around this IP. And you can save custom reports and load reports. If you load reports, you can see a list of available global and custom save reports. You can schedule these reports as well as view the existing schedules. As soon as the analysis of the log data is ready, you can jump over to findings, and then you can click on the finding. You'll see a detailed view of the finding, and you'll also see a detailed analysis. You can assign it to somebody, and they have a workflow, which is really nice, which you can ask a question so you can get an understanding of what to do next. And so for this example, if you answer no to this question, it's going to pop up. You'll ask another question based on this no response. If you need help, you can fire up a chat with the Blumira security operations team. So they said one of the reasons they aren't as noisy as others, they use what's called matching stack evidence. So basically, instead of getting 5 or 6 different alerts around the same threat, you get one. You can view it all under the alert stacks under this main threat. You can also see the detection rules that are enabled, disabled, and toggle them on and off. And if we jumped over to the block list under the settings menu, you can manage organization block list and threat feeds. So if you have a firewall that supports it, you can edit the block list configurations in those firewall devices. And you can view security dashboard so you can access that. You can also see high-level security events that you want to view or other spotlight data on the cards below. You can also see a manager dashboard that shows you what threats over time have been detected, opened, and more. So it was a really good demo. You know, one of the things I really like about it is the data is actionable. It's nicely laid out and simplified. It's a complex setup, so you can actually help manage smaller SMB organizations. I appreciate it because they know that you're not normally deploying a Cisco ASA or something to a smaller SMB client because of budget or the question what they perceive to be as a security overkill. Considering this, the pricing is easy. Blumira would have been a great security platform for some of our smaller clients, as we had worked with a lot of law firms and some of our small shops, 5, 15 people. And the fact that some of these law firms had very, very, very high profile clients, and some of them, after we had assessed their security, would often say, well, why do you target us? We're small. Well, it's not you that they're targeting. It's your high profile clients they want. You know, so let's get rid of that shared AOL email, the SPC Global Diet email that all you and all your employees are sharing. Blumira gives you the ability to handle just about any size. Compliance doesn't stop when you're small and you don't feel like you're needing them. If you're an MSP, you don't want to sign up for the free edition. It's limited. You get the NFR license, which gives you a full year of advance. So don't sign up for the free edition. Reach out to them. They're going to give you an NFR. I'm looking at the features, and yeah, you do not want to sign up for a free edition. Just trust me. So let's jump into the channel program profile. Founded in 2018 as Blumira, the product has been in existence for almost a decade. Industries that can help your state, local government, industrial, financial, health, and retail. They give you a technical account manager, NFR license. They have 4 different pricing levels. There's a free edition for your customers. Support is 24/7. SecOps support is 1 hour SLA for critical issues. So go over to channelprogram.com and search for Blumira and check them out in our Explorer category, SOC. Thanks for watching IT in 5. My name is Garrett Browne, and I'll see you out there.